Hey guys, how's it going? Firebox here. I want to share with you a brand new PvPvE extraction game, Mistfall Hunter. If you're familiar with the dungeon crawler extraction genre, it is similar to Dark and Darker. So let's go ahead and go over everything that you need to know about this game. This video is going to be in two parts. The first part is going to be a general overview of the game itself. Second part will be gameplay. Feel free to skip down below if you like. So this game has 5 different characters: Mercenary, who is your sword and shield warrior type class; sorcerer, who is your wizard class; black arrow, who is your hunter class; shadow strix, which is your rogue class; and seer, which is your support role class. Now once you select your character, I already have a mercenary here selected, you're going to be sent here to the main menu after a brief tutorial. Now there is solos, trios, and a training ground that you can play. Training ground is just for testing out different weapons, traits, things like that. Solo is going to be your go-to if you're playing by yourself. Then, of course, trio is going to be where you want to go if you're playing in trio. Something kind of nice about this game is solo and trio balancing is different. So the map itself is tailored to have less mobs, to be more forgiving and more doable as a solo player. And trio does have more dense mob density. So just keep that in mind. I think solo and trio balancing in this game so far feels pretty good. Once you start leveling up your character, you will be able to customize your class a few different ways depending on which class you choose. The mercenary, for example, has a skill tab for your sword and shield and your hammer, each coming with different abilities and skills to select from. The class that you choose will give you different skills. For example, the sword and shield, I can block. I have an ability called Impalement that allows me to dash forward. This little video over here to the right does show what the different skills do, which is very, very nifty. Another ability called Shield Slam that allows me to raise my shield and jump attack people. Whirling Cut that allows me to do a little bit of a slash attack. And as you level up, you will continue to unlock new skills. But that's not all. You also have an entire talent tree system that will further let you customize your character. And these have pretty significant effects on your class. For example, my Whirling Cut ability, which is this one right here that gives me the slash attack, allows me to perfectly block people if I time it correctly. This includes players and the mobs, or better known as PvE. This is really cool. I love that you can customize your character while playing. And there are so many different talents. I haven't really even had a chance to look at them all. And obviously, every class is going to have even more talents. So feel free to look at this for yourself. I just wanted to quickly share that, yeah, there's a huge talent tree section for every single class that you can look through to customize your character. The warehouse tab is going to include your stash and your character outfit. If you're not familiar with extraction games, the gear that you have on your character is lost upon death. So if you die, it is gone forever, but everything in your stash will remain. So what's kind of cool about this game is there is a system in place to auto sort and auto move your stuff in between dungeons. I have been asking for a system like this in an extraction game for a long time. So for example, if I have these items here in my inventory and I want to move them over, I can press P. That will auto move those items. And then if I want to sort it for me, I press R, and then everything is automatically done for me. It's really convenient, and I hope that more extraction games start to have a system like this in place. The shop tab is pretty simple. Your merchant will sell you white gear in the standard shop. In the premium shop, he'll sell you green gear, and you can also get higher quality gear drops from the camp section, which I'll explain here in a minute, and accessory shop to buy jewelry. Now, the coolest thing that I'm glad they added from last playtest is this camp section, which was not here last time. This is going to allow you to get permanent upgrades for your character and your stash while just playing the game and finding materials to upgrade it. I believe the devs said they want to do something more with this to make it look more interactive in the future. Right now, it's kind of a simple system of just having pictures in the background, but I think it'll be more in-depth later on. So there's a few different things you can grab here. The goddess statue to increase your healing from your springhorn, which is a specific item, kind of like Estus Flask from Dark Souls, where it will insta-heal you in fights. It's a lot quicker than normal healing. So it's pretty nice to get this upgraded. Gildan Blood Pool, which increases your Gildan Jar limit. This is the amount that you can hold in dungeon. So when you kill mobs, you have this Gildan Jar, and you will get this material, which is currency. So you can upgrade it to basically get more money in dungeon for each run, which is pretty nice. You have the warehouse that'll increase your capacity. You have the shop tab, which will give you additional items that the merchants will sell. You have the auction house, which will increase the slots that you can add to the sell. Last, you're going to have the tavern that unlocks Hero's Ale, which is part of this victory wine system, where you can get temporary buffs for entire matches. For example, I have Valor, which gives me attack damage, and Iron Helmet, which gives me critical resistance. There's a bunch of different types of effects you can grab, and the higher ale that you can get, the more slots you'll have available. For example, this one gives 4, this gives 6, this gives 8. So unlocking that will be very nice to have. There also is player trading in this game, an auction house, where you can buy and sell items, weapons, armor, consumables, really anything you can think of. To my knowledge, you can buy and sell. And it's a really convenient system too. For example, if I just click this item and want to sell it, it tells me the lowest price that the item is currently going for, that I can just undercut it really quick, put it for sale, and it'll probably sell pretty quick. So I personally like it. It's a very quick system to just go in and then get out and just kind of move on. So definitely a +1 for me. And that's going to be everything that I wanted to share for Mistfall Hunter. I'm very excited to finally have a possible Dark and Darker competitor, because it's been very lackluster in this space recently, with not really very much going on. So feel free to stick around if you want to see the gameplay. I will be planning to stream this probably later today when this video comes out. So feel free to stop by on Twitch or here on YouTube if you want to watch me. Links will be in the description below. And I'll see you guys next time. Catch you later. I wonder if the shield bash is better than the one that I have now. Just because it allows you to close the gap in a straight line instead of having like a weird like up and down arc that can miss. Not sure. Playtest is like 2 weeks, somewhere in that range. There's 2. You got it randomly. I haven't really noticed. Yeah, if there's 2, I haven't really paid enough attention to notice it. Because of the headshot crit. Well, that was my thought process too. I'm thinking about the fact that my opener on that rogue missed. Which could have changed the fight. That was kind of my thought process at least. But there are a few traits that I can grab for the shield slam. So that might make it better. I just pressed the wrong button by accident? Let's try. Oh. The gear comes and goes, boys. The gear comes and goes. Okay. Lost a full green set. And, we got a full green set. So, well, there you go. It's that easy. GG, I guess. It's just the swings, I guess, huh? The swings. Wow, that's so funny. Just lost that full set, too. Holy hell. What are the odds of that one? I don't even know. Oh. I did get the opener on him, too. Well, it's basically like we never died. We just gotta get out alive now. We'll be chilling. Oh yeah, how do you guys like the camera in the top left corner? Does it feel like it's a little... Does it feel a little better? Hopefully. Just blocks the loot? Wait, it blocks loot in the top left? How? Oh, you mean like when I'm looting the bodies? Gotcha, gotcha. Was that a player? The guy that I killed? Yeah, that was a player. That's how I got this warrior gear. Because I was in Grays, and I just killed him, so. You kind of like the idea this game has of having to kill / loot something to get your extraction? Oh, like the bell? Yeah, it is, I like it. It's kind of cool. My biggest gripe with the game is the server performance. It feels a little stuttery. And I have a pretty decent PC too, so I know it's not just me. If they can fix the performance though, I think we're chilling. At least that's the biggest thing for me personally. The game name of this, Mistfall Hunter. Oh, I think that's the first enemy that's blocked me. Okay. Yeah, right now my biggest enemy is just figuring out how the hell to kill these goddamn rogues. If I can figure out how to kill these rogues that are draining my energy, that would be great. Is it online? Yeah, it's a PvPvE game, kind of like Dark and Darker. So yeah, it's online. Killed any rangers? Have I killed any rangers today? I think most of the people I fought... No, I did. I killed one, I think. Yeah, I've killed at least one ranger, but most people I fought that have been rogues and warriors, I think. I did kill a seer or two as well. Thoughts so far? Honestly, it's pretty fun. I mean, outside of the server issues that I've noticed, which are, the game kind of feels a little laggy. If they can fix that, I think it's doing pretty well, personally. You know, if it wasn't for the camera blocking the character, I would put it in the bottom left, but unfortunately, it just doesn't really work out. I would enhanced flare. That's all I want. Or here anyway. I think I hear a player, but I kind of feel like I need to just keep going into circle. And then if he comes into me, I'll just kill him. Kind of deal. Teleports? The ones that I've used, I don't think it puts you in front of any mobs, at least not in aggro range, from the ones I've seen, so it seems okay, I think. You were in my raid watching me extract. At some point, I would love to fight that thing, but I haven't really had a good chance to do it. I don't even think I'd kill it, but I do want to at some point. Oh, nice. I hear a bell. That was pretty easy to kill. I expected that to be way harder than that. That critical hit was kind of crazy. How do I do this? Figure out where to jump down and go from there. I know there's fall damage. Okay, we got it. Okay. I was worried about falling there. A-Gate seems rare. What is A-Gate? I don't know which item that is. Did I play this during alpha? Yeah, I played this like four or so months ago. So yeah, it's been a little bit. I would say yeah, it feels like it's better than last playtest.